Okay, so you probably clicked on this video because you want to see someone hate on Hamza. But that's not what I'm here to do. Now, I know a lot of people make these types of fucking videos. It's like, Hamza was wrong, and like, Hamza's cult is brainwashed and shit. It's like, hey, what all that, like clickbaity shit. But I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, I want to get this message out there because I used to be this type of person. If you watch Hamza at all, most likely, you just like followed his advice blindly. You just kind of like thought he was kind of like the Lord and Savior because he changed your life, right? Because he changed your life, so now you see him as like such a great person, and he's so great. Rosie, come here, Rosie. Sorry, it's my dog. Rosie, come here. Whatever. But you see him as like the Lord and Savior because he saved your life, and he sure did save mine. So you see him as like this Lord and Savior. He's like I'll listen to him, everything he says, because he changed my life, right? But he has a lot of things wrong. Like, he's not perfect. Like, no human is perfect, and you see him as too good. You see him as someone he's not like a fucking god. Like, you kind of like, you don't realize it, but you kind of see him as like much better than he is. He doesn't get everything right. He doesn't get not all of his advice is great. I mean, he has a lot of great advice, but not all of it's that great. Like if I'm gonna be honest, like, yeah, like, he has great advice on like mental health, meditating and shit, but not so much like, he has a lot of great advice. I'm not gonna lie. He has a lot of great advice, and definitely has changed my life, but he has a lot of contradicting kind of weird shit that he says, and it's just, I don't know, like, you just can't listen to him so blindly just because he saved your life. Like, you still kind of have to, like, use your brain a little bit. You have to do a little bit of your own research. So, when you watch his videos, watch them, and then don't just take the advice blindly and do the shit, whatever he says. Because, like, he's not like, your, like, servant, like, your master or some shit. Like, you do your own research, like, as well. Like, listen to him for sure, but, like, don't just, like, completely take the advice blindly and, like, you did that in the beginning, and it's good to, like, not cope about it and say, like, no, actually, like, don't cope about, like, not doing his advice. Like, don't not do his advice because you're, like, actually coping. But actually, like, just realize he's not perfect. Like, no human is perfect. No human says everything right. Even myself, like, no one does, alright? So, same with me. If I've helped you in any way, and if I do in the future, don't just take my advice blindly. Take it with a pinch of salt. Same with Hamza. Same with anyone you listen to for advice. Like, if it kind of makes sense, you still kind of gotta, like, do a little bit of research, because these guys are not perfect. Like I said, they're not perfect, and you can't just listen to them blindly. And so many people just take Hamza and other people's advice just straight up, and they don't even think about it. Like, because they haven't meditated for a while, so they don't actually think, like, oh wait, is this actually right? So if you meditate for a while, you'll start thinking, okay, wait, is this actually, like, you'll start thinking about it a little bit more. But when you're like fucking not present, you'll just be like, oh, fuck it, you'll just take the advice. Like, he's not a god. He's not, like, fucking, like, some Lord and Savior. He's a great fucking person. He's awesome. He's changed my life, but you can't think of him as this, like, holy Lord, because he's not. Like, let's be honest, he's not. He's just a normal human that's been successful in his life. So you can listen to him. Like, go ahead, definitely listen to him, because he's got some great advice. But on some things, like maybe some diet advice and a few things, you might want to do, like, your own research, and don't just fucking like think of him as this Lord and Savior that's perfect in every way. He's not. And he doesn't have everything right. So just remember this whenever you are watching him or watching anyone, honestly. Just do a little bit of your own research. Now, if it's just life experience research, or if it's just life experience that he's talking about, then sure, like if it makes sense, then go ahead. But on things that actually like are kind of sciencey, and he just gives you some like bro science shit, he's not like he's not always right with that. Like the bro science, believe it or not, is not always right. So yeah. Just take his advice, take my advice, take everyone's advice that is actually like kind of statistical, like that isn't just life experience. Okay, I want to give a disclaimer. I'm not saying do your own research on people's life experiences, because you can't really do that. But on like scientific shit like diet and whatever else, do a little bit of your own research. Because his bro science isn't always right. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Hamza gives a lot of bro science, and sometimes it just isn't right. So, yeah. That's it for today. Peace out. See you in the next video. Mwah.